What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Never Fail, and I'm bringing you another COD commentary on Ghost, playing some domination on the map Freight. Yeah, go ahead and get this out the way and state that this was absolutely a momentator's wet dream of a lobby. This other team was fucking awful, and one of my teammates actually does get a KEM in this game, so that's out the way. The suspense is gone. Anyway, title of the video, what is Infinity Ward and Treyarch doing with Call of Duty? And I just want to touch on some numbers I've looked up here. It took a little time to find all this shit, so I'm hoping they're accurate. I'll try to link the website I got them off of in the description. The website is gtcharts.com. But anyway, Battlefield Bad Company, 1.4 million. Battlefield Bad Company 2, 3.3 million. Battlefield 3, 7.02 million. Battlefield 4 current date, 1.8 million copies sold. That's the Battlefield numbers off this site. How many copies they have sold? 4, 8.9 million. World at War, 7 million. Modern Warfare 2, 13.1 million copies. Black Ops 1, 13.8 million. Modern Warfare 3, 14.05. Black Ops 2, 12.4 million. And COD Ghost current date, 6.07 million. Now, why are those numbers important? Well, at least to this commentary topic, right? Well, I have my reasons for bringing those numbers up. Those numbers insinuate to me that without a shadow of a doubt, in my mind, should Call of Duty, based off the numbers, themselves, shouldn't they be the innovators? They be the top dogs. They should be the ones fucking rewriting the standards for first-person shooters. And it just isn't that way. I mean, when's the last time they were trendsetting? Call of Duty 4, introduction of kill streaks. That was a trend-setting deal for Call of Duty, and that was. And then Modern Warfare 2, the introduction of actual customizable kill streaks, and I would say that that's probably the last true trend-setting thing that Call of Duty has done, and both of those things were pretty much the exact same shit. Kill streaks, and then more shit to deal with the same type of kill streaks. I mean, you could say maybe League Play and Black Ops 2 and the focus they had on the MLG gaming side, I'll give them that. But a lot of what they have done has been rip-off shit. There's no nice way of putting it. Kill Confirm was a rip-off of another game. And one of the bigger changes with Call of Duty Ghost would be the customizable characters. Hell, Warhawk had that whenever you fucking first got the game. And that game, if I'm not mistaken, its release date was one of the initial launch titles with the PS3. So they're not changing a lot. They're not trend-setting anymore. They're making the same regurgitated shit for the most part. And don't get me wrong, it's still a fun game. It still has value to it. It's still, by far, in my opinion, the most entertaining FPS genre game year to year. But we get into COD Ghost here, and they destructible environments. Well, hell, everybody knows what that is. It's a Battlefield thing. Battlefield's had that for a fucking long time. We all know that. The larger maps. Battlefield thing. You know why it works in Battlefield, you idiotic motherfuckers? It works because they have a lot more people in the service. Call of Duty was built on small to medium-sized maps, fast gameplay, 6v6. So you're going to put in larger maps, and you're going to take out ground war. And I'm not even a ground war guy. Don't even fucking like ground war. I think it's, not that much fun in my opinion, because it didn't play well with previous Call of Duty maps. It just didn't. Most of those maps were not large enough to accommodate for it outside of Modern Warfare 2, which every map seemed pretty much humongous, just like this game. And I asked why. They should be the absolute trendsetters. They should not be trying to copy shit that other companies are doing, because their game outsells the other companies. I mean, you don't see fucking Mercedes, BMW, Audi, Cadillac trying to make fucking, Fords. I mean, you don't see that. You don't see it trying to make kids. company. Because we're the trendsetters. We fucking know who our competition is. Battlefield, I don't give a damn how much you want to say it. Battlefield is not a competition in Call of Duty. It's just not. Call of Duty fucking crushes it every which way you look at it from the numbers perspective. I'm not talking about the actual core mechanics and gameplay or none of that. So I don't want you to get offended. I'm just talking about straight sales numbers perspective. It absolutely crushes it. The worst selling Call of Duty outside of the current gen, so we won't include this, you know, outside of the current edition, would be World at War at 7 million copies. The best selling fucking Battlefield game was Battlefield 3 at 7.02 as far as I went back. I didn't look back at the old PC shit. But I'm sure it didn't sell any more than COD 1 or COD 2 or COD 3. And I don't understand their thought process behind doing the things they do in those situations. I mean, you guys shouldn't be trying to lure their fan base. They should be the ones trying to lure yours, because your fan base is much larger based on sales. I said, men and women lie, the numbers don't. You can tell me all day long that Battlefield's a better game, and you might be right. It might be better in your opinion. But at the end of the day, the mass majority thinks Call of Duty is a better game, and the mass majority always wins. Unless it's a presidential race that comes down between Al Gore and George Bush. But that's another topic that I'm not going to get into. I don't discuss politics because that shit just gets somebody pissed off somewhere along the way. I think the way we do that is stupid with the electoral votes. I just don't like that. I prefer the you know, overall vote. I can't remember what the fuck that shit's called anymore. Sorry, I just don't follow politics like that. It's not my gig. But I just can't for the life of me understand why Call of Duty's trying to mimic things in Battlefield when Battlefield is, according to the fans, not as good, not as fun, not as entertaining, and not as worth buying. That's how people show their support for a game. They spend their money on it. So I'm not trying to start no Battlefield versus Call of Duty argument here. So don't please don't turn it into that. I'm not a fan of Battlefield. It's not my, not my particular cup of tea. If it had, smaller maps, like the close quarter combat variant on Battlefield 3. That was actually kind of fun. And that was them trying to lure in Call of Duty's fan base. Hello, that's how it should be. Battlefield should do that. Okay, then you can get some of the COD fanboys to come over and check your game out. And, once you get them to check your game out, that's half the battle. At that point, you just got to get them to actually enjoy it. You got to build a game that they, actually enjoy playing. But Call of Duty doesn't have to do that. Call of Duty doesn't have to perform to anybody. They should be trying shit on their own. They should try new shit. You know why? Because the fans are still going to buy the game. Worst case scenario, you patch the shit because nobody likes it. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's really not. It's test some shit. If you get a whole bunch of negative feedback, then fucking change it. It's all part of supporting your game post-launch. It's something Treyarch has been fantastic about. And so far in COD Ghost, Infinity Ward has also been pretty good about it. Also, don't make up shit. Don't lie and say shit. Be truthful with your fans, man. They're gonna buy the game. It's obvious they're gonna buy the game. You can make the same fucking game every year with different maps and different guns and different kill streaks, and we're still gonna buy it because it's fun. It's one of the most entertaining games out on the fucking market. Oh, there's the chem strike from the teammate. But it's just what it is. I'm not sitting here trying to state the Battlefield is a bad game or anything like that. I'm just telling you the fucking facts that more people buy Call of Duty than buy Battlefield, so that tells me which one more people enjoy. No ifs, ands, buts about it. That's the fucking situation. That's what we have at hand. So Call of Duty needs to do their own thing. They need to be their own people. They should be leading the innovation within the genre, and they're not. And that irritates me because they have the most resources, they have the most money, they have the best fucking marketing, pinpoint blank period. They got the best marketing department. They need to be the driving force behind to another level. The problem you have with that is the fact that they're basically each Treyarch and Infinity Ward is they're producing a game every 2 years, and doing that is not easy. I mean, doing that and without it being a complete pretty much reskin is not a very easy thing to do. It's fairly challenging, and I can understand it. It's probably very, very challenging for the developers. Maybe you need more teams on that. I like the fact that they've included Raven into the Infinity Ward games. Maybe Treyarch needs a little more assistance, you know, some outside blood, some fresh blood into the franchise. You know, fresh blood's not always a good thing, but it can be very, very useful to have a fresh set of people. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm standing there prone, or standing there. I'm not even prone near my IMS. That dude was fucktard. This is what gameplay is made of. Lobbies like this, but. Fresh blood can be a very good thing if it's implemented correctly. So hopefully they'll become the driving force they need to be with how successful their company is and how successful their games are. That's all we can really hope for. And I think that's why a lot of people get pissed off at Call of Duty every year. Is we want them to be that new innovative force, and they're just not being that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.